What is up, New Beginnings Church? Happy Wednesday morning to you and welcome to this midweek devotion. I want to encourage you today from Psalms 100. It says this, it says, "Make a joyful shout to the Lord, all you lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before His presence with singing. Know that the Lord, He is God. Enter into His gates with thanksgiving and into His courts with praise. Be thankful and bless His name." You know, this psalm is one of my favorite ones. As a matter of fact, even on a Sunday morning, I like to start service sometimes with this one because it reminds me, no, I've come into the house of God to sing, to praise, and to worship. And so if you're out there and you are, like verse number 1 says, make a joyful noise, I want you to know you're in good company because I'm a noise maker. I don't know what tune or pitch or harmony is. And I got to be honest, sometimes I envy people who have an amazing or beautiful singing voice. I envy people that can play instruments, but hey, I want to make sure that, God knows that, hey, I might not have a beautiful sounding voice to other people, but it is a joyful noise that I make unto Him. And in this little text here, there are 3 things that David gives you. 3 things that are actually all application. They're all things that you do. Watch this. Number 1 is this. He said, sing. I think sometimes, especially guys even, we can be reluctant to sing. Maybe we don't like to hear the sound of our own voice, which, by the way, that's why we turn the volume up so loud on Sunday morning, is so we don't have to hear ourselves, right? But no, there's something powerful about singing. See, when I get here on a Sunday morning and I start singing God's praises, singing has a way of like recalibrating my brain. Because maybe during the week, I got stressed, I got angry, I got busy with the things of this world, and maybe my mind has become distracted. And so when I began to sing these great words of praise and worship to God, it just recalibrates my brain to focus on Him. Application number 2, not only does the psalm say that you should sing, it also says that you should serve. And I think that's a powerful reminder to say, hey, I don't just show up to church as a consumer so that everybody can just feed me. No, I've come to actually serve and engage and contribute and add value in some way. So that's number 2. And then the third one is this. It's gratitude. And I think you need to see gratitude as something that you do, not just something that you feel, right? I think most people take gratitude and say, well, I felt grateful. Even when you don't feel grateful, I want you to practice gratitude. Because again, it's just so easy for me to go online, look at where they're living, what they're driving, what vacation spot. Everybody wants to take a picture of their food and show you what they're eating. And maybe I'm sitting there looking at my microwave burrito. And the reality is I've got so many blessings that God has given me so that I can be grateful. And when I can begin to practice and do and apply those things, God, I want to come into your presence and sing. I want to serve, and I want to practice gratitude. Well, I've renewed my mind. I've changed everything. I've really put myself into God's presence now. And watch, this is the why behind all of it. It's the last verse. It says, "For the Lord is good. His mercy is everlasting, and His truth endures to all generations." I want to encourage you, the reason why I sing and serve and practice gratitude is because God is good. And when I do those things, I actually get to experience God's goodness. And so I want to encourage you, church, let Psalms 100 be something that's not confined to a Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30, but let Psalms 100 be something that says, hey, I can start every day thinking of that way, knowing that when I sing and serve and practice gratitude, that actually helps me enter into His courts and enter into His presence. Church, I love you so much. God bless you. We'll see you soon.